In this video, we'll show you how to test your fuel injectors by measuring the resistance, and all you need is a multimeter. Let's get to it. If your car is idling rough, has bad fuel economy, misfires, hesitation, or a loss of power, you might have a bad fuel injector, although these symptoms could also be caused by something else. But before you can test the fuel injectors, you need to know where to find them. We're first going to remove the air intake to get better access to the fuel injectors. They are located to the side of your engine and are usually mounted on a metal fuel rail and connected to a second rail like this, holding the wires together. Our engine is a straight 4, so we only have injectors on one side, but if you have a V-shaped engine, you'll have injectors on both sides. So locate the wires and fuel rail running along the engine, and there you'll find the injectors mounted to the side of the engine, one for each cylinder. Your fuel injectors work by getting a constant fuel pressure from the fuel pump through the fuel rail, and they get activated by receiving an electrical impulse from your car's computer. Inside the injector is an electromagnet, and that impulse pulls a pin up which opens the fuel injector, allowing fuel to pass through and inject in the cylinder. When the electrical impulse stops, a spring pushes the pin down again, closing the injector. But if the resistance of that injector coil is out of spec, it will not function properly anymore and cause your engine to run badly. To test this, all you need is a multimeter with a resistance setting, which is indicated by the horseshoe symbol. Ours is an automatic, so we only have one resistance setting. But if you have a manual multimeter, turn the dial to 200 ohms. Then first measure the resistance of the test leads. You need to subtract this from the measurement of the injectors to get a more accurate reading. Then disconnect the connector of the fuel injector by pressing the tab on the side. Depending on your vehicle, you might need to lift a second, separate tab before you can remove the connector. Inside the connector, you'll find 2 pins. Connect the test leads of your multimeter to the pins, doesn't matter which way, and read the measurement. Ours reads 12.3 ohms, which is good. You want to look up the resistance values of your specific fuel injectors to make sure yours are still okay. Usually it's between 12 and 16 ohms. What you then want to do is measure the other fuel injectors and see if there's a difference between them. They should all be almost the same value. If one is significantly lower or higher than the others, it's probably bad. We have separate videos on how to hear if your injectors are activating with a screwdriver and how to easily clean them without having to remove them, so make sure to check it out. That's all there is to it. If this video was helpful, give it a thumbs up, and if you're not a subscriber yet, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our new videos. We've got a lot of new stuff coming up, so stay tuned.